real street, man. Listen. Tell business what it is, man.
Going wild. Northern Cali going wild, man. Northern Cali going wild?
Come on, nigga. Kids, nigga. I'm still in the right now.
Y'all did
Right here, man.
Hey,
And it's not what it's
we fucking with me.
Come on,
we been doing this.
You can only find this here at Northern Cali Gone Wild, and subscribe to the channel, man. Salute. Northern Cali Gone Wild. Wow. We are on ground zero today. We are in the town today. We got the young lady right here. Sis, there's a lot of things going on right now. The immigrants, the ICE, the loot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sis, how you feel about what's going on today?
Honestly, it's very saddening because it just brings back how white people, again, are trying to steal people off of stolen land. They're not even from here themselves. So how you gonna kick people out that's been here before us? And we built this shit as black people too. And for me, I'm more mad that they're kidnapping kids. They're kidnapping actual human beings. Fuck the immigrant status, all that shit. Black, white, we're people. So kidnapping people in day and age like this is just stop all over again. Just bring right back to Anne Frank. They are outside taking people and people are making it okay. And if nobody say shit now, it's gonna keep happening. That's why it says no kings, no ICE, no masters, because we abolished that slavery shit. We did that. But us doing that like civil rights shit, we wouldn't even be right here we right now. So I'm gonna keep protesting and keep doing my shit because my ancestors did it. And if I don't do it, who gonna do it? You feel me? So I feel like the whole immigrant situation is more like a human being situation because we just putting a word on it. But at the end of the day, we just humans. It don't matter what we is.
That's deep, sis. You know, like being so are you from Oakland?
Yeah, I'm from the town.
So now would you say that the black and brown brothers have a different relationship being from here? Like
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you know, so we went to school, you know, with the Mexicano. We was raised with them. We love them. I mean, you know what I mean? How you feel about, sis, the looting and things like that that's going on in back of the, you know what I mean, situation? You know,
like stuff. I feel like everybody that's looting, they're just taking advantage of a peaceful protest. That's all it is. When I see looters, you're doing what they want y'all to do. I'm not finna do that because we're playing into the hands of the oppressors. They want them to loot. They want them to go out there and break shit. The police are out there breaking their own cars in LA to make it seem like we're doing it for that reason so they can be like, on Fox News, oh look, LA's burning. Then niggas out there in LA's having a great day, like how we in the Bay is doing it. So I feel like that looting stuff is for people who are ignorant and taking advantage of a situation. They don't even know if it's gonna fuck them up in the future if they don't stop playing like that. So to all the looters, that Nike, that chic shoes y'all robbed in Fruitville when they did that peaceful protest, wearing them shoes is not gonna make a difference if we all locked up back in slavery jail in El Salvador, wherever the fuck they trying to send us. It don't matter. That material shit don't matter when they be looting. It don't make sense.
Chic shoe store, and they were spotted taking merchandise from the store and causing damage. A group of police officers then showed up, tackled, and took at least one suspect into custody. We also saw a car that went up in flames. This all comes after what started out as a peaceful protest and a vigil at the Fruitvale BART station over ICE arrests and the National Guard being deployed to Los Angeles. Investigators will be looking at surveillance video to identify them. We're working to find out how bad the damage is and whether or not those suspects are actually part of the protest. We've reached out to OPD for comment.
And I feel like it's not even about marching with Mexicans. Black people are being picked up off the streets too in New York.
Are you serious?
People don't even know that you know sanctuary. Yes,
wow.
The Dominicans, the Caribbeans, the Jamaicans, they're being touched too. It's crazy. So people thinking it's just a Latino situation. No, it's a everybody situation. People are being detained and they're fucking American. They've been born here. Their families from here. Still get kidnapped.
Wow.
It's just Hitler all over again. This nigga's having a military parade. We don't even do that shit, nigga. We don't do dictatorship. But he's trying to do dictatorship. That's why it's no kings.
That's deep.
But yeah.
Wow, man. Hey, we want to see that sign, sis. You know what I mean? For real though. No kings, no ICE. No masters.
No masters.
You know what?
That's all that Turner.
Excuse me, no masters. That's deep, sis. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Gotta hit it on the head, all three.
That's deep. You know what I mean? Coming from Oakland, man. You know what I mean? When you're being raised right, you get knowledge. You get, you know what I mean? This right here. This young lady that's gamed up, man, and speaking her mind. You know what I mean? And expressing herself, man. standing tall like an old statue,
I'm
man.
black and I'm proud.
Come on, man.
We in the town of Black Panthers. We started the shit up, so
Wow.
I gotta fit it. We gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
The marathon continues. R.I.P. to see him.
Come on, man.
That shit, we gotta keep it going. Just gotta
Real
for sure
talk,
keep it
man.
going. Like what y'all doing,
Yeah.
we're keeping it alive. Like this is Black excellence at its finest right now in 4K.
You know, like, say if the shoe was on the other foot, which the shoe is, though, right?
It is.
Like, would we get the same support? You know what I mean?
See, people
Right.
ask me that, and I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was in Vallejo, when I was in Oakland protesting for the BLM stuff, and with like George Floyd 2020, I see my Filipinos out there. I see my Mexicans out there. I see my Native Americans out there. I
Okay.
seen everybody out there.
Okay.
So I won't even say that they won't support us. Now, I'm not gonna say we didn't see everybody. A lot of cities don't have a diversity like we do, so I'm pretty sure they didn't see the same as we did.
Yeah.
But for me, personally speaking,
Okay.
I feel like people came out who was supposed to come out. I don't want you to come out if you're not about it. Do not come out. Don't fake it. Just be about it. If you hate us, you hate us. Stay out there. But if you're about it, come out these streets and protest about it, because that's all we can do. That's why the whole nation doing it now, because we tired of this bullshit. We in a domestic violence relationship with this nigga Donald Trump, right? With a fake toupee, a tan, trying to look black. What the fuck is that? Like, I don't. That's why you gotta keep protesting for sure.
A domestic violence relationship.
Yeah.
Sis, that's different. That's deep. Bro. That's hella deep. Being in Oakland, how you feel about what's going on, man? You know what I mean?
It's terrible. It's a nightmare.
Hey, let my viewers know. How you feel about it, OG?
It's like, first of all, I'm from the tribe of Issachar.
Okay.
I'm from the 12 tribe of Issachar. You gotta go. You gotta study.
Okay.
These are 613 commandments.
Yes, sir.
It's not just 10.
Okay.
It's 613 commandments.
Wow.
I'm studying right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to meet my brothers right now, but we can't find them. But I got their number.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're in the end of days. In Revelations, it says everything says. That's why you can't mess with the King James Bible,
Yes, sir.
because it's called prophecies. One word, prophecies, and it's coming right now. Everything he said, I'm going to make nations fight amongst nations.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right
What's
now.
going on, too? You learn, OG.
And you know what? We're starting to see all these people, all these Christians and Catholics that you guys be like trying to kick it with the white folk, man. I don't even talk. I don't kick it with them.
Yeah.
I don't talk to them. I don't kick it with them. Nothing.
Yeah. That's
Nothing.
Yeah,
Leave them
yeah.
alone. Do not intermix with them because they're evil.
Man.
You guys starting to see right now. Finally, everybody's starting to see me. Everybody's starting to believe me. They're like, damn, bro, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Of course I'm right.
Yeah.
It says right here, I'm studying every day. When I wake up, I study every day, bro.
Yeah.
Every day. I already conquered the women part.
Yeah.
You gotta leave them alone. Leave them
What you feel about the women part?
Man, they're evil.
Okay.
They're just evil.
Yeah.
They're supposed to, the head of the woman
Yeah.
is man, and the head of man is Jesus, and the head of Jesus is God.
Yeah.
It comes in order.
Yes, sir.
They need to bow down to us.
Yeah.
We're not.
How you feel about what's
So
going on?
when you know that all those things you described
Yes, sir.
was a crime, right?
Yes, sir.
Every one of them.
Yes, sir.
So looting can't be a crime.
Okay.
It's part of a reaction.
Okay.
It's a system that's doing it, right?
Yeah.
It's a system that's grabbing our Latino brothers.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a system that's in prison. It's a system that's took their land in the
Yeah.
first place,
Yeah.
or our land in the first
That's
place.
what about our land?
Right?
too?
No. This is
Yeah.
our land.
Yes, sir.
The original Latinos are black.
Yeah.
The original Americans are black. The
Yeah.
original Japanese are black.
Yeah.
The original Arabs are black.
Yeah.
The Saudis, that's the original black. The original Jews, the
Yes,
Hebrews
sir.
are all black. So everyone is black.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go. This is just the first wave of this shit.
Yeah. That's deep.
Everybody about to wake up and realize the whole earth
Yeah.
belongs to the black man, the one.
Yeah.
That y'all make it look like the worst on the
Yeah.
planet Earth.
Yeah.
Everybody looking down on
Yeah.
is the number one person. Got to be the only man that's don't know his language,
Yeah.
don't know his food,
Yeah.
don't know where he's from. If I
Yeah.
ask you right now, tell me one of your favorite African foods.
Come on, man. You know I don't know.
Right. Now I can
I
ask
don't
every
know
one of
one.
us.
I
Or
don't
tell
know
me
one.
one African language you know.
That's
No, you is the Jewish. There you go. That's how they do it. Yes. So look at that. That's how they do it, man.
Yeah.
But they say the devil always come between when we together.
Yeah.
Positive. And I want to see this.
Yes, sir.
3 black men together, nigga. I said, we might take over the whole world. That's all we need. That's all we need is 3 of us.
That's
you
hard.
know what I'm saying? So
That's
at
hard.
that point, you know what I mean, he had to interject. Something. At least try. At least throw a punch, nigga. At least throw a punch before we throw your ass in the water. The lake gonna be a lake of fire. You know what I'm saying? Throw one.
Hey, he did throw that monkey wrench in there.
That's all you got, nigga. He threw a ball sports a little bit, but we gotta get a little harder on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't throw me off, I'm gonna go harder.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So when you interject, I'm gonna say, back up, cracker, devil, let us talk, bro, you know what I mean? Or gentleman, man, or whatever the fuck you wanna be at this point present time.
Yes, sir.
We know who you really are, because you snatching our brothers off the streets.
Come on.
And then you walking right past us.
Yeah.
And you ain't taught us how to start a trust account. You ain't taught us how to start an LLC. You ain't taught us how to get an EIN, but I bet you all them know.
Come on, man.
I bet you he know, I bet you they know all the legacy shit.
Yes, sir.
Even the Japanese and all the white, open enemy.
Man.
And we here struggling at the last, at the bottom of our shit and don't know. Watch this. Excuse me, do you guys know anything about trust accounts and LLCs? Right, you don't tell black people about that, huh? Ever, never. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And they all know. And we just now learned this shit at 20. We all talk about getting a trust account, put your family up. You see that? They walking, they are enemies watching us suffer and everything.
Yes, sir.
They already took their money back.
Yeah.
They already took their name back. They already took their social back.
Yeah.
They already own themselves.
Yeah.
We the only ones that keep milking, paying for the system.
Yeah.
Because we the same ones that's in slavery.
Yes, sir.
We do not know, or our people do not know, that we are in slavery.
Man. Don't even know it.
They don't know we're in slavery. So then, I mean, they don't know that they're in a system.
Yeah.
They in a system.
Yeah.
Okay, go to work, get your money. Take your money over to this system, over here, put it in this system, which is the same system.
Yeah.
Now go back and work all your hours, your life away.
Yeah.
Put your money in there and pay for this house, this car, this everything. That's all the system.
Man.
That's all slavery. You working for they shit, that ain't shit.
Yeah. Man, that's deep.
So now, until we consciously know that that's what we're doing,
Yeah.
we're like, okay, I know I'm a slave.
Yeah.
If I know I'm a slave, let me move like a conscious slave. Not like a nigga that's trying to make it to the top of this motherfucker so I can be the white man. You know what I mean? Niggas trying to make it to the top so they can be the white man. And then fuck everybody else over. They have all the money stored up in their house. The fuck you want to store billions in your house, nigga, like the white man? That's the most retarded shit in the world.
Yeah.
Put that shit out here so everybody living good. Nniggas want to stack up 500 million, 200 million, $1 billion for what?
Yeah.
Now we know that the economy, America is what, $66 trillion in the hole? 66 trillion, something like that, in debt.
Yeah.
So how the fuck can you sign a new contract with me if the money ain't worth nothing?
Man.
So how LeBron just signed a new contract for 3 years for what, $82 million if the dollar ain't worth no money?
Wow.
Because you in a system. As long as you put it in here, you can keep using this shit. But try to leave a motherfucking country without a passport. You don't recognize you in slavery.
Man.
Try to leave for longer than 3 months. You don't recognize you in slavery.
Wow.
After 3 months is what? 90 days. After 90 days, your brain changes. That's why they give you a 90-day grace period every time you go for a job. Because that's why they know they got you programmed if you can last 90 days.
Man. Yeah.
Right, so you leave the country for 90 days, nigga, you might change it too. You might wake the fuck up.
Yeah, you might wake
and come back and be Malcolm X or Elijah Muhammad or Farrakhan or some other motherfucker start a revolution.
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
That's
so,
deep.
All of the different events that we have is, like Adrian was saying, it's prophesied.
Okay.
So once things are prophesied, they're going to come into existence. And the white man already know.
Yeah.
The Jewish man already know. Trump already know. Guess who don't know?
Us. Come on,
So they can do whatever and say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Man.
We don't know what time it is, where we at, what we doing, what language we saying. Be like, man, I can't never do this. Nigga, you just said you can't never do some shit.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
All day you go around saying these things that's fucking your home life, of course off.
Man.
you're not manifesting. You're manifesting tragedy and confusion and that. You asking God, like, man, why does shit keep happening to me? And God gonna keep showing your ass why it keep happening. Ask God, how can I get better?
Yeah.
How can I change my life for the better to be closer to you, God? How can I put myself on the right path?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get so.
Northern Cali gone wild. Wow. We are on ground zero today. We got the good brothers right here, man. Brother, we want to know how y'all feel about the situation that's going on today, man, with the ICE situation, man. You know what I mean? And the immigrants, man, and the looting and shit. Because it's bananas right now, man. You know what I mean? How y'all feel about that, man?
Shit. I feel like right now, I mean, shit. The president that we got in that motherfucker, you feel me? Of course, he's doing all this shit, but I feel like shit. This ain't happened since what? Since the last time the fucking president brought how much National Guards and shit? This shit didn't happen till like something like 1965, bro.
Yeah,
you
never.
feel me?
Yeah. Damn near
But
never.
shit, I mean, it's fucked up for sure. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I just hope, you feel me? Because every other motherfucking state, I mean, this probably the best over here where we have it, because it ain't as much. Because you feel me, we're a liberal state and shit like that.
Nah, real talk.
But man, it's fucked up for sure, man. Shit, keep fighting. You feel me?
Bro, like they say that they you know what I mean, taking taking the Mexicans from schools and funerals, you know what I mean, like jobs, I mean, you know what I mean? It's crazy right now.
Yeah, that's out. That's
you know
out.
what I mean?
Like, let me touch on that topic. Like, to be so honest, that shouldn't be right for nobody to be in that type of situation. Like, if it was the other tables turned, y'all wouldn't be going for it. So why they should gotta go for it? Like, you gotta think about it. They came here to better themselves. It was America great for sure, but it feel like it's great. It could be greater if they all come together. America supposed to be. I ain't gonna get too political because I ain't gonna lie, it's brain frog for real.
Yeah.
But you know, like looting, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That looting.
The looting,
it's crazy right
the
now.
looting. It's really to give an image that like we anti-bias or anti this, anti that, because we don't need to be treated like our minorities or other people, bro. Like no matter skin color, like you know, you gotta think about it. Like if you was to be in a political battle with just a certain race, like that wouldn't be fair. Like there's so many races that you could have like not target, but nobody want to get ran down on by ICE, and people don't want to have to go out there and loot and have National Guards. And then like you gotta think about it. You don't like it's like I can't. It's a lot of brain fog in that shit because there's so much you can talk about, but at the same time you just be like, damn, like you gotta think about it. Like it come from a different like background, so like it's coming from like centuries away to now, and then they trying to bind it all together, and they not showing all the stuff that they was supposed to show just by like, oh, they protesting, they doing this, they having good vibes.
Yeah.
They good vibes. So it's
I feel like it's
so
all
then,
part
like-
of the plan, bro. They
So
trying
let me
to.
ask y'all this then, right? So like, do y'all feel like that black people should be protesting with the Mexicano right now? You know what I mean? Should we be supporting? You know what I
surely
mean?
support,
You
but
know, what they got going on. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should we support them?
Yeah, they should
for surely
We should-
support.
Yeah,
for
support
sure.
100%. And then like I ain't gonna lie, like if you didn't really did your history, like back in the day, this was their land. Like we took this over back in the day. I learned that in like high school and so on in my school years.
They
So,
finna get all mad when black and brown. You know, we just
But-
keep coming together.
You say this was their land, but the black man actually, we built this country though. You know
yeah,
what
that's
I
for
mean?
sure.
I
We
mean,
built
we built this country. Our ancestors built this country. So what about us though? I mean,
sure.
I'm just asking this question.
True.
What about us? What we get?
Support,
And-
but you know we gonna keep on. You feel me?
You know,
Keep
we
on moving.
always get swept on the rug. Everything they get brought to the light. They went to bring up. It's really about entertainment and diffuse us from the actual thing that's going on. Like Trump probably just doing this. He probably got some
Because
way
there's
bigger
something else going on.
Yeah.
That's like
So, say if the shoe was on the other foot, man, you know what I mean?
Oh, like
Would they
Yeah.
support us if we was going through something? And have they supported us when we were going through our trials and our tribulations, you know what I mean, with the government, with the you know, the disrespect that we get being this color.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, to be so honest, they I ain't gonna lie,
we so used to getting
we-
that it's not even, we not even, it's not
crazy,
even,
huh?
and it's like, man, we so used to the shit, but we over here, we always go out our way, oh, we gonna support them, we gonna do this, because we so used to it, you feel me? So it's like,
we been there, done that, so we gotta go support, but like, when was our time, like, they couldn't get in our shoes because they ain't want to get stepped into it like that, but you gotta think about it.
That's what I'm saying,
we
though.
all supposed to come together, but at the same time,
We should.
we should at the same time. That's
Most
100%.
definitely we should. But I'm just trying to say,
It'd make it better.
but have
Two
we,
hands
though?
better than one. I mean,
But
four hands
have
better
we,
than
though?
one.
That's
than
what
two.
I'm trying to say. Have we got the same support, you know what I mean, that they would want us to give them?
Yeah.
I feel like, no.
I mean, you know, in the past.
I ain't
you
gonna
know
lie,
what I mean?
it depends. It depends because it breaks down
You can
from a
look
lot.
at this, I mean, you know,
Like,
you
cause
can
I
look
ain't
at
gonna
a lot
lie,
of things.
I'm probably like 23. Like I ain't that old of generations and really thought about that.
Yeah,
Cause in
yeah.
school this Oakland, like you go get through your school years easy if you actually go to school and turn in your work. That's easy work. But you gotta think about it. They don't teach you this type of shit in school. Like they watch
Not
the
at
books
all.
up with other shit. Like you really gotta go and learn different shit like financial literacy and different shit on your own time. You don't learn that shit in school. Like you gotta think about it. Like they give us what they need to give us,
It's
and
all
they
just
push us away.
systematic.
And
So it's like
we love the Mexicanos in Oakland, right? You know what I mean? That's first and foremost, man.
yeah, for sure.
We are not prejudiced. We love the Mexicano, man. I love my brown brothers, man. But I'm just keeping it on the one, man, saying like, you know what I mean?
Would they do the same?
They
We
would never.
should-
They didn't do
We should
this.
support them.
They
no
do the same
doubt.
for us.
No
That's-
doubt, bro. We got good hearts, bro. As black people, bro. Black people got some of the biggest hearts, bro. But I'm just keeping it on the one. Like damn, like we'll support you, but would you support us though? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's true.
That's
Man,
what
that's a
I'm kind
good
of tripping off
question.
of.
Never,
Like, you know
never
what I
play
mean?
your
Like,
part too much.
Cause I just feel like they see some shit going on with us, and everybody, oh, them.
Come
you
on,
feel me?
them, man.
Oh, them. It's
turn
like
another
that.
cheek on us, man.
Yeah, that is true.
Then you won't know us no more.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you want the support from us. You looking like, well, where y'all at? You know what I mean?
And that's what I was saying,
Come on.
like, shit, if you want to support, just support. But if you ain't, you feel me, ain't got to be in the street looting and doing all the same shit, because we already gonna take. I seen them arresting just random black niggas, bruh. LA, they
What?
just arrest. You don't even gotta be illegal. They
Mexicano
just,
type-
Yeah.
What?
yeah, they just going with. They arresting niggas, bruh. They don't
But
give a
that's-
fuck.
now wait,
Throwing them
how they
in
gonna do
jail,
that?
and they got a jail where nigga they only throw those people. It's not. You can't get a lawyer.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't get nothing else, bruh. It's just that. So they
Wow.
throwing these niggas in a shit where you don't even know. You can't even call nobody. And that's what that nigga Trump doing, bruh. That
Yeah.
nigga Trump KKK, bruh.
Yeah.
That nigga be like this.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah,
if
yeah,
it-
yeah,
that nigga, so I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. It's
But
just
bro-
our president, bro. That
But
shit
how they
crazy.
gonna- Northern Cali gone wild. Wow. Yeah, man, listen. We are on the ground today. Got the good brother right here today. Man, listen, brother. There's a lot of things going on right now in the community all over the world, man. You know what I mean? One of the biggest things is the ICE situation. The immigrants, man. You know what I mean? The riots, the looting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brother, like, real talk. Like, you see what's going on, bruh. Like, how you feel about brothers helping out the Mexicanos right now, man? You know what I mean? As far as like supporting them and what they got going on. Should we support or should we not? Or do we support or do we not? You know what I mean?
It's a good question. Always support, man. You gotta support the people. You feel me?
Okay.
Because I'm a person, I'm from the town, but I believe the earth is my turf.
Come
so,
on.
you know,
Yes, sir.
I done been to Mexico, I done been all over the world, so I got friends all over. We gonna support them.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
unfortunately, they might not always support us.
See,
you
man.
feel what I'm saying?
See?
You know,
God,
and that's the
that
fucked
hurt.
up part about
That
it.
hurt.
Yeah, but it's like that, you know.
But then what do we do about that though? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you know,
I mean, damn, that hurt, bruh.
the only thing we can do is support each other more, you know, because one thing everybody else got against us is that they fuck with each other, no matter what.
Man,
They
yes,
gon'
sir, you hit
they
it on
gon'
the
they
nose.
gon' take care of theirs,
Yeah,
gonna
you
fight
hit it
for
on the
theirs, plus fight for others. We fight for everybody else, but we don't really fight for ourselves.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yes, sir.
So
That's very
that's
true.
gonna always be
That's very
that's
true.
what it is, just supporting each other. But man, we gotta support everybody because
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know who gave everybody the right to own this earth to tell a motherfucker where they can and can't be.
Yeah.
It's self-preservation though.
So like, you know what I mean? So like as far as like, you know, seeing people get taken out of schools and away from their families and they running into jobs and you know what I mean?
See, that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's crazy. That's the crazy part about it. You know, it's like, who gave you the right to say these are just humans? They coming over here. They trying to get their money. You know, it's good and bad and everything. But we gonna talk about the good ones that they taking away. Shit.
No, that's real.
Why not?
That's real.
But the fucked up thing about it is this. It ain't like we could just go in their shit and stay if we wanted to too.
Man, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
It's like, you know, that's the only out here
That
where
hurt.
you could come and they ain't gonna treat you like you ain't from here if you ain't from here. You could come to America and anywhere you go, you can buy a house, you can get cars, motherfuckers gonna show you how to live and not have to go back. In other countries, you know, they just ain't letting you come in like that.
We couldn't go post up and go, you know what I mean, set up shop and go
They ain't letting that happen.
foundation in life and take care of the kids. And,
Buy up their real estate and
None of that.
Yeah, like,
you know,
that hurt,
You know,
man.
so that's
That hurt.
That's all right, Timmy. But
That
yeah,
hurt
so
though, you know what I mean?
so it's like a what they call it, a catch-22. You feel me? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
of course, we want to see everybody win, and I mean, it's like cause it's just because it's the government. It's like y'all trying to kick them out. It ain't like the people trying to kick them out. It's like y'all trying to kick them out for what? But at the same time, it's like shit. Are they gonna let us in their place easily and
Come on, man.
make it easy? Cause I don't know. I
No,
don't think that's
no.
gonna be the
You
real.
know that- you know the answer to
though,
that?
Because they not gonna do
They
it.
not gonna do
Let's
it.
just be real though.
They not
we
gonna
know
do it.
they not
So-
gonna do it. They don't do it.
well, at the same time, you got to respect them for not allowing that.
Yeah, I respect
because they got rules and bylaws. If they say this is legal,
Yeah.
you can do it. If they say it's illegal, I bet not see you do it.
That's
Over here,
the
the
same
floodgates are open. If it's illegal to go into my house, don't you come in here.
Exactly,
I'll come home one day, now all this illegal activity is going on. No, I need all this stuff cleared out because it's illegal. It's a way to come into my house legally.
Yeah. And
If
that's
you want to do it the
another thing,
legal
though.
way, I'll allow you to come in, ma'am, sir, kid.
All that, exactly.
But if not, I got to clear this stuff out. I need you to do it the right way.
And that's why I respect, you know, the president that we have now, because at the same time, he like, man, fuck all that shit. We gotta, it's our shit. We gotta deal with our people. We don't need no extra.
So when somebody say America first, you got to respect that.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like in your household, where you pay mortgage or whatever, what come first is your family.
Straight up.
Man.
What come first in America? America first. Now, I don't mind having visitors and all that kind of stuff,
real.
but it's the way. When you come in my house, if I say no shoes, take your shoes off at the front door. If you can't respect that, please don't come into my house.
Straight up.
There's a way to enter.